Good morning, Dave Campbell, Dave Campbell Shorts. Um, yeah. So, here in the story of Isaac asking Esau to get his venison, hiding in that story, you find the request is really to break down words into their smallest form, which we call morphemes, I think. And that's like the smallest unit of a word that you can use to discern against another word. So I'm thinking, well, that's interesting. Kind of coincides with what I've been trying to understand and teach as I go along here. As rudimentary as my understanding is of this kind of advanced stuff. But then you look at the binary code 1 and 0. And that's the smallest unit, I guess we would consider to be the smallest of you're there or you're not there, right? Something is or something isn't in the numeric system. So what's all this about, Dave? Well, when we can break things down into their component parts, we can reassemble them. That's true of matter, and it's true of language and law. And where language and law meet is alphanumeric expression. Everything that we do requires some kind of expression when we want to transfer it from, you can't take a mountain off of a landscape, put it on your back and walk it over to another place. Physically, you don't do that. What you do is you spin a story about the mountain, you put it in your mind, and then you spit it out your pie hole, and that forms the picture, the size, right? The scope of the mountain. So you're taking through speech and the use of alphanumerics, those little units of expression, we spin our ability to project something from nothing. That makes us magical. So there you go. There's your morning epiphany. And the more I talk about this, the more friends I lose. So it's becoming very interesting that somebody out there in the universe doesn't want me to understand or share this, and somebody else does, which in itself is the yin and the yang. It's the expressing of our state of being. So I don't know, what do I get when I'm able to do that? Jeers. People mocking me. People falsely accusing me. It's kind of funny because when people can't handle this information anymore, instead of saying, gee, that's a little bit difficult, Dave, I kind of get it, but I don't, they just start making fun of me because it's easier to judge somebody than it is to learn something. I get it. I was young once. I'm still young, by the way. And I plan on being a child forever.